You will now study how to tune nav aids using the RMPs. Let's assume you are the pilot non-flying in cruise. You have just lost both FMGCs. As shown on MCDUs and by the red Map Not Avail on the ND, a double FMGC failure has occurred. Here, we will focus on the navigation, so we will consider that all the actions concerning the other systems have been performed. As the MCDUs are no longer available for navigation and nav aid tuning, the only navigation capability remaining is radio aid raw data. For this, we need to use the standby nav aid tuning capability of the RMP. The activation of the standby navigation is achieved by pressing the navigation key on either RMP1 or RMP2. Select Standby Navigation on RMP1. The guard is up. Continue. Select Navigation key on RMP1. The green navigation light illuminates to indicate that RMP1 is now in navigation mode. The navigation mode has been selected for you on RMP2. The green navigation light has illuminated. For nav aid tuning, RMP1 standby navigation keys are associated with VOR DME1 and ADF1, while RMP2 keys are associated with VOR DME2 and ADF2. Either RMP1 or 2 can tune the ILS. To illustrate this, we will tune an ILS. The required standby navigation key can be selected. Select Standby ILS key. The Standby Navigation ILS key is illuminated. The active window is now showing the last memorized ILS frequency, while the Standby CRS window is displaying the last memorized ILS course. Notice also that the selected radio light is now extinguished. We will tune a different ILS. Press the transfer key. The Standby CRS window is now displaying the current ILS frequency. Select ILS frequency 108.9. Press the transfer key. The new ILS frequency is now tuned. We will adjust the course. Select ILS course to 145. The new ILS course is now set. The tuned ILS is ready for the approach. The setting of the other nav aids, frequency, course, is done in the same way. Note that if an ADF receiver is selected, pressing on the BFO key will activate the beat frequency oscillator. Note, when an RMP is used to tune an ILS DME, the PFD does not display the DME distance. To use the RMP for communication frequency change, you must select the appropriate COM key, i.e. VHF1. The standby navigation mode remains active, and any nav aids using standby navigation mode remain tuned. We will now review some indications we did not have the opportunity to see when performing the previous procedures. We will see first an ATC unit failure. The code display goes blank and the ATC fail light illuminates when the selected transponder has failed, in this example, transponder 1. System operation may be recovered by selecting the other transponder. Select transponder 2. With the selection of the second transponder, the code reappears in the display and the ATC fail light extinguishes. The ATC TCAS unit is again fully operational. We will continue with the weather radar failure messages. In case of any failure, a message appears on the ND. Amber for a radar performance degradation, red when no image is available. The next faulty system is the TCAS. In case of TCAS failure, a TCAS fault is displayed on the engine warning display and TCAS red flags appear on both PFD and ND. Note that there is neither a warning light nor an oral warning. We will now study the DDRMI flags. In case of failure, specific flags can appear on the DDRMI. In case of RMI internal failure or power supply loss, all flags are shown. The abnormal operations are now complete.